I am Willard Wyler, master
Okay,
of the
everybody,
macabre.
welcome back
For over
to
40
another
years,
stream. Hope y'all are having a good day. A fan. Today, I've just been, so I am gonna start streaming that, as they were just mainly main attempts to get used to the boss and whatnot. And I can say for a fact that the Steadicam is freaking stupid. I mean, absolute terrible. It's actually pretty dumb. Sorry about the
well, you
mic on the you know, hold on. I can fix that real quick. Just give me a second. Okay, that
But there's hardly anyone with any real talent left in this town anymore.
Yeah. Mainly, I'm just gonna be leveling up guns. I'm probably gonna get around 20-25. The stream isn't gonna last too long. Gotta do things and stuff. Gonna wait for all the zombies to come out. Wow, I'm great at this game. Great accuracy. Jesus, what the hell? What kind of strong instance do you have? Now, since I'm not going to be doing anything Easter egg related, I am, including the pistols, I'm not going to be doing those. I'm not going to turn on Neil, mostly because he usually gets in the way. Sometimes I actually get stuck on him, which kind of sucks because I've gotten down because of that. But I mean, other than that, I'm usually okay with whatever. I'm back over with the end round so I can get the Scope Dollars card going. But I am going to be trading in both these weapons fairly soon.
This'll step it up.
Now I do have to say that they executed this game very well. I mean, multiplayer, in the lack of a better word, I say is very mediocre. I mean, I love Black Ops 3. I mean, obviously people are going to hate it mostly because, you know, the whole boosting and, you know, quote-unquote double jumping around and whatnot. I mean, yeah, to older players, it's going to be pretty annoying because, you know, it's not the old Call of Duty, you know?
Oh, yeah,
But,
that's
I mean, I was pretty bad when playing other CODs, and that one, I mean, I just got so much better. This one, I kind of hate, to be honest, I wouldn't say I hate Infinite Warfare specifically, but more or less their multiplayer. I got to actually play the single player campaign. I heard it was pretty good. But I mean, other than that, I heard that it's not exactly the best game. And to be honest, I kind of hate the multiplayer. I personally don't play it. I mainly play the zombies, and I play multiplayer in other games. Nope. What? Get out of here. Nope. 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 You last. I don't want to kill last. You got a fair amount of money. Probably last. No. Usually let's start moving a little faster, but it's not. Yes, you are last. Oh. So all I know is that I'm getting Juggernauts. I am still gonna call it like that. Just the boxes, let me check. It's right there. And now, when I was attempting the Easter egg, you know, without streaming, I can say for a fact that you're pretty much not gonna do the solo unless you have very specific rooms for the third Steadicam. I mean, for the first Steadicam defense in pretty much any location, you can just defend it off with the pack-a-punch versions of the Kendall, and you know, pretty much turns into a grenade launcher pistol, you know, whatever you want to call it, nuke tube. An explosive shot, let's just say that. And you can usually, for the entire minute, you can the clip of 15 with a stock of 90 usually holds them off. Now with the minute and 30 seconds, or the second Steadicam defense that you have to do, obviously in random locations around the map, estimated 30 seconds. I mean, again, not too bad, but there's a good chance you're going to be running out of your pistol ammo, so get ready to throw certain grenades or have a shotgun on you. Or, you know, have C4 if, you know, got that variant of the grenade, you know, area. And also having a black hole grenade, I believe, is very useful. I mean, I try not to use anything until the third section. That's when you gotta take it. Usually for the second steady combat defense, I usually just build a trap that's very useful in that specific area, and usually easily gets you through it. Now I could say for a fact that there's a steady where one of the boombox places are down great accuracy. Are you last? Are you last? Are you last? Yes, you are. But pretty much the area down here where the Steadicam defense is down there, that's the easiest one to do. I mean, I'm not even kidding when you could have two turrets. You can put one down, you know, try to run away from the zombies as far away as you possibly can. Put the turret down in a specific location, run back up, get another turret, or, you know, get another trap, whatever you want. I love my aim today. And, literally one turret can hold off the entire side. Now, I've been doing these around round 11, 12, and I think the highest I did one was like round 16 or 17. If you have the Steadicam on the third one, you want to make sure you're doing these Steadicoms very early, or at least get to the third one as early as possible. Because I luckily got the Steadicam in that downstairs area on the third time I had to do it. But it's usually easy because the turret can hold off the entire other side while you focus on one side. But you somehow have two turrets going, and it's great for you. But you're gonna want to hold off on using that second turret, because as soon as you either hear or you obviously see that that turret's not working anymore, what you can do is pop up the turret that you have on you, pop up the spot that you are holding off, because, you know, it's just easier to put it down that way, and then just see if there's the other side. Now, when I was doing it on the third time, I wouldn't say it was hard. It was still pretty damn easy, but what I can say is that every once in a while zombies will either be falling into the room, as in they're getting pretty close before getting finally killed by my sentry turret. But there were two zombies out of that entire 2 minutes that actually managed to get past. Now, I always would say or think to just look back every couple seconds, make sure a zombie's not attacking it, because sometimes you just don't see it all the time. I mean, other than that, I did get to the alien boss fight one time, and I managed to do all 3 beats, got the alien to spawn in. Not entirely sure how, but I managed to get down as soon as he spawned in. Like, I think he might have direct in-shotted me with his gun or something, I have no idea. But I all of a sudden, red screen, got hit by a zombie, because, I mean, it's gonna happen. Went down like about 5 times, was able to... And I did have David Hasselhoff, so it was pretty lucky of me for having him spawned in. And I was able to take out the alien twice, but once the third time it started up, I must have gotten hit like with his pistol way too close. I got stunned. I don't know how, but I got red screened. I know the pistol didn't red screen me, something else did. It sucks they don't have a theater mode, which, you know, also I kind of pester this game about. But I somehow got red screened, got killed by a crawler, because it was what I was doing. I think I was trying to run away, and I was using my pistol to get the defenders to run away or something like that. Not entirely sure. Oh yeah, I was shooting my pistol to keep the zombies away from me while I was picking up the quick revive, but I also obviously kept getting down, and I didn't have quick revive anymore. I hit the alien twice, barely any ammo left, but I did have all the ammo cards, so it did make it a little easier on me.
Your soul will
Now, usually by now, I'd probably either be close to getting the toy, the red coins, because I used the shredder. It just seemed the easiest when I looked at all of them. So I did the shredder, and I'm pretty good against the boss now. I think there is one of the other ones I think are stronger than the shredder. I believe it's the head cutter. I mean, I believe that's the second one I know how to do. And if that's the case, then I might start doing the blue ones. I've been getting into a groove with the red ones, so maybe because I usually do like using the Medusa device the 3 reds give me. So it's fairly helpful doing the shredder. Why am I all of a sudden? Oh, oh.
I ain't firing no blanks.
That end round because I did not need to do that. I just screwed myself point-wise. Point in.
Pimp my ride.
Now, I know 3 blues make a sentry shirt, but I believe 2 greens and a red make a sentry as well. If it's not, it's 2 greens and a blue. I forget which one it is.
We gotta board up those windows.
Zombie ain't running, so this obviously isn't last, but then again, this game has deceived me many times. I'm gonna go get double tap real quick. Actually, no. Since I don't need the M1 or this pistol anymore, the box should be up here. Should have enough to hit it once, maybe twice. I keep forgetting. Why do I keep going this way when the other way is obviously faster? Oh, yeah. Oh shit, there are 2 of you. So you're obviously running at me.
Pimp, welcome to the hood.
Yeah, so I get to hit it once. Hopefully it's a weapon that isn't a wall buy. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think any wall buys can be in this thing. Well, I don't actually have this thing leveled up, so that's pretty good.
I think I'm just gonna hold on to this for later.
Now, what guns do I use for the Easter egg? Now, I mainly use the M1 and the pistol, so, obviously the starting weapons. The reason why I use the M1 is obviously it's the cheapest at the beginning, and I don't have to keep buying for a specific weapon. And when Pack-a-Punch, it's a one-shot headshot kill around 20. So it's fairly useful, but then again, you have to, get to the Easter egg part by at the least round 20. I don't know. Actually, I don't think this thing's leveled up at all, so this is pretty good. Yep, not even leveled up. Look at you. Oh, okay. Oh, this thing's pretty slow. Oh, come on, reload already.
No extra lead. Never hurt nobody.
There. Now, I'm just gonna be going through the motions, just leveling up this gun. I mean, to be honest, I probably don't even have to Pack-a-Punch this thing for a while. Just using random ass cards. Now, the one time I did get to the boss fight, like actually was able to fight the alien, because I got to, you know, the Easter egg part towards the end. Like, I was trying to do the beat and whatnot, and I just couldn't do it. I was just sucking it.
See this? This
Okay,
is
so
worthy of
2
the
greens
game.
and that's essentially
Portals are like exits or doors.
fact that level up the guns like shit. I mean, complete ass. I think I have a shotgun called the DCM-1, I believe. Something like that. I'm pretty sure it's DCM-1. And it... Why does it keep canceling my reload? Jeez. And I would say it's a pure-ass shotgun. It's terrible. But I came to level it up and actually came to like it a fair amount. Because it's an auto-shotty. Now, I recently got the what I believe, the epic version of it, where it's called the Masochist, I believe. And let's, ow. And it literally has infinite ammo. Like, it's that awesome. But the problem is you deal damage to yourself because of, you know, the stupid variant. Now, I would say it's pretty damn good. I like it a lot. Now that I've maxed out its level, I've leveled it up. Yeah, screw it, let's do this. Level it up to level 10, but it's not max level. It might be, actually, I don't know. But what I mean by this is, level up the shit weapons. I mean, the M1, terrible gun. I mean, I don't even know if it can one-shot headshot on round 3 when it's just naked. Now, is there a variant for this gun? No idea if there's any variants for classics. Why did he burn up? What? But the shit guns can actually be pretty good. Like, I know for a fact that M1 did not one-shot headshot until round 5 or until round 6. I forget which one. I think it one-shot headshot until round 3 or 2. But this first hollow planet, or if you still in the whole Black Ops 3 lingo, high caliber, deals more damage headshot wise. It's a pretty good weapon. And putting in more stuff will make it even better. Now, obviously, there still might be a weapon that I get to level up that's going to be shit in the long run. No idea. Obviously, I get to level up all of them. It's not like I'm going to waste my life doing it. I mean, I do like shooting guns. I do feel it's necessary to make these guns much better. Ooh, don't want that. Whew. Now let's go hit up the... Actually, no, it's not hit it up yet, right now. What I should do is buy perks that I need badly. I mean, I could use quickies, but then again, I shouldn't be getting into a whole lot of a pickle. Now, I would say, when comparing this to Black Ops 3, even though I shouldn't be doing it, but I'm doing it anyway, I would say it's pretty good. I mean, the one thing that did kind of throw me off at first is that this Easter egg is very, you gotta build everything, like, you gotta find stuff around the map and whatnot. And I wouldn't say I wouldn't like it, but, you know, obviously very different.
That's just the hood
But
version of fast travel.
pretty much, oh, damn it. But, what I would say is, damn it, I forgot what I was saying.
This place is sick.
No, okay, comparing, Black Ops 3 zombies, I mean, I would say it's harder than this zombies. Now, boombox. Now, most people will disagree with me saying that, but what I'm saying is that when you compare a horde of zombies in this game compared to a horde in the other game, I feel that this game is a bit harder. Or, actually, no, I meant easier, that's what I meant. I'm stupid. But I'm saying that Black Ops 3 seems harder, because I feel like the zombies have a wider grasp of, getting you stuck. Like, if you had, like, a zombie right here, and you're trying to run through and they're squeezing you in, there's a good chance you're getting stuck in between them. But in this game, I mean, every once in a while I do kind of run through a zombie, Now, is that a problem? I mean, more or less, no. But it's nice to see that I actually have a survivability chance when I have like 3 zombies in front of me. In Black Ops 3, I'd have been dead. No, I would have straight up been dead. I'm stand over here. I hate these clowns, they're pretty annoying. Now, I will give you guys some insight because I did want to test this myself when I finally got the weapon. The DCM1, or whatever number it has, the Masochist, epic variant of it. I don't know if it has anything to do with bang bangs or double tap, whatever you want to call it. I don't think it does have anything to do with that. But with the Masochist, if I counted correctly, you can shoot 39 times non-pack-a-punch before you red screen yourself. 39 times before you red screen yourself. And pack-a-punch, you can shoot, I believe, 14 times before you red screen yourself. Now, you won't actually kill yourself. It's not going to let you do that. But, you know, since you're red screening yourself, you're kind of screwing yourself. So, obviously, be careful if you have the epic variant of it. I might attempt to Easter egg later, because I've been trying really hard to do it. And I will say this for a fact, cards help. Like when I had the bottom room, all I had to do was hold out for a minute 30 seconds, and then there's a card, I don't know what it's specifically called, but it uses the claw for multiplayer. And it's freaking dope, because it's in close quarters. It's in close quarters, so you can put a register on one side. And with the gun, it's with that specific special weapon. What is it? Get wrecked.
That was rather boring. Double money!
Oh, we making paper up in here, baby.
Cool.
This will sound boring to me.
I mean, it's cool, but it's not what I wanted. Now let's buy Mule real quick.
Yeah, ain't the 3 I was looking for, but this will do.
See if I can grab the weapon. Max
This
tab.
gun right here, yo, this the one that cleaned up the streets.
Load this. Okay. Now I can say this for a fact. Never put this thing in assault rifle mode. Just look. Never do it. I'm telling you, please don't do it. It's so bad. Make sure it's a sniper. But try to get a variant or have something to reduce its sway, because this thing's sway is terrible. I mean, definitely have foregrip on it. Now, I don't have foregrip on it right now. What I usually do is try to get 3 box weapons, because I did start first of all with walls, because, you know, obviously you want to make some of your wall weapons kind of useful at some point. I really should start killing these zombies, so I'm just like, nah, I'm gonna die. Honestly, this is fairly boring. I mean, that's why I started, you know, looking into the Easter egg, because of the stuff. Now, apparently, you can double pack your weapons after once you beat the boss fight, which, you know, is cool and all. But when you think about it, I mean, if you want to go high rounds, you gotta beat a stupid freaking Easter egg that I kind of think is a little too hard to be a free map. Now, yeah, Black Ops 3, their Easter egg was pretty fun too. But, you know, whatever. What is this? Oh, disappeared, I guess. But yeah, I mean, this Easter egg is a little harder than, you know, you really would think. Now, when it comes to multiplayer maps, again, I mean, I'll probably look at them. And whatnot, and you know, might play on them a little bit, maybe play with friends if, you know, they get me to play. But I mean, other than that, you are not going to see any multiplayer playing on Infinite Warfare. It's just not going to happen. Now, I am going to be sticking strictly to streams because my computer's pretty buns. So, I can't edit videos that well, and I mean, like, I attempted it on another channel that I started years ago, but it was only for school, and I'd say it took about almost 2 days to upload. And it was only like a couple minute long video, which is the sad part. But yeah, leveling up your guns, I mean, is it worth it? I would say yeah, definitely worth it, because you can get all your favorite perks on the gun you want. Now, am I going to be one of those guys that try to search for the Easter egg once a new map comes out? I mean, more or less, I try to find the first step of the video. I don't want to let it engulf my life. I usually let everyone else, you know, look for that stuff. I usually look for the smaller stuff that are real funny and cheesy. But yeah, I mean, like, grinding these guns kinda sucks, but in the end, it's super, I mean, like, more worth it than you think. I mean, in Black Ops 3, I can use this nades I get. So I mean, in Black Ops 3, putting on variants wasn't exactly the best because you couldn't get high caliber on any of your weapons, so you couldn't make any of them better. Now, I will give Infinity Ward this. They made their zombies hard. I mean, they're obviously, I think about the sprinting is about the same for each game. Maybe Infinity Ward has their sprinting a little higher up in a round. But I mean, like, Infinity Ward zombies, they start sprinting like round, I think around 20. Black Ops 3 will start sprinting around, I'd say 15 or 16. So I would say this is easier and harder. Now, it does kind of blow my mind that this map literally loads in like an instant, and it still looks this good. I mean, does it look as good as Black Ops 3? I mean, can't compare it. Black Ops 3 went with the, you know, a super realistic feel, while Infinity Ward went more of a cartoonish, more sleek, not super into a design. I mean, I'm not saying like they're lazy or anything, like, just not super photorealistic, I should say. I wouldn't say it's more cartoony because the game still looks realistic as hell, but I will say that it's not realistic like Black Ops 3, so I can see why their stuff takes much longer to load in. So, I will give them that. I mean, Revelations and Black Ops 3, I mean, it takes like a solid like minute and a half to let that load in. And this map load in like 5 seconds, not even sometimes. It'll just straight up let you skip the cutscene. Now, yes, it does pause towards the beginning, you know, if it's black screened out. But, to be honest, that's probably what's hiding the loading, to be completely honest with you. That's probably how they're loading in everything. To be honest with you, that's probably all doing, is loading in mostly every visual that you can see from spawn up to here, because you can't buy right away. You still need a minute, so the map can have time to... Oh shoot, there's one of you right here. So the map can have a minute to what's it called? Close stuff. Now the one thing I will say about this, that I was gonna counter like the dog rounds in Black Ops 3, is that these guys actually increase in health. No, I always try to stick with one weapon if I can. You know, try to level the one up as much as I can. And I have about 6 or 7 guns now. I have all the pistols except for the EMC, because that's specifically a box weapon. To be honest, it pretty sucks. Like, it sucks pretty badly.
Oh, it's raining grenades up in here.
Did I see another brute spawning? No. Yeah.
You and Brute can hit it off better this time around.
Oh,
It
Brute.
was a real letdown. If you know what I mean.
Step off, sucker.
Yeah, that's the one thing I do hate about... Oh, shit. Oh, I must have... Yeah. Oh well.
Next time, you need to cry on cue, then die on
Whatever.
cue.
Shut up. That is the one kind of nice thing about this game, is that the brute spawns in right away. Now that could even mean good for you, as in because the zombies don't spawn in right away, which is nice.
For today only, we're giving behind the scenes.
What the? What? What?
Oh, how far
I just straight up got down by that shit. That thing that he throws, that's an insta down if you get direct hit by that? Whoa. Alright, we're gonna
Worth my
get
weight,
some of these,
though.
that's great. Run. Yeah, I gotta be careful with the zombies.
No! It's all wrong. You weren't supposed to kill the brute. You have thwarted to prep another.
To be honest, this is pretty. That
Next time.
card perk is pretty useless on an LMG. Woo! Oh shit! I have an entire horde to deal with.
Yo, I think this is the spot. All right, let's chill for a second.
I don't have time to chill, bro.
Don't need.
Whew. That's pretty sad how I went down. Question is, am I gonna get on my perks back? Yeah, it will. To be honest, I might have to end it soon. Do have to leave for something in a little bit.
Setting sucker MCs on fire, baby.
Yeah.
Hey!
Just wasting all my cards.
Yeah, that ought to
Now
help.
increased damage after reloading for 5 seconds. Now that's pretty good. I don't know if that counts towards explosives, because I would probably be using that for the Steadicam defense. Like that's the problem, is that for the Steadicam defense, you literally pretty much need either a second person helping you out, because this is hard single player. Now, yes, I've never personally beaten an Easter egg single player. This is my first time actually being the closest to actually getting to beating one, and being one that I've actually never beaten already.
Bang, bang.
But dude body freaks out. And this is probably gonna be like the last scene or whatever.
Hey, don't scuff the
But
kicks,
yeah,
baby.
the brutes are they suck in this. That's the one thing I really hate about zombies is there always has to be a boss zombie at some point in Gander into Rising Drop, Thrasher and Let's-Go, Waller or whatever. I just called him a big guy. And Go-Rod, I called him like the big robot guy or whatever.
Maybe I should play my
I
favorite.
feel like that's what his name was. And then the Panther and Margot combined. Now, it does show that you do have to be skilled somewhat because it pretty much is telling you with boss zombies that spawn in the map is, do you know map survivability? Do you know where to go and where not to go? Do you know that you can kill this guy? Do you know his weakness spots? With the boot, for example, you gotta take off his hat first before you shoot him in the face. For some reason, nothing else can kill him. It's kind of dumb. You shoot at his leg enough, his leg should be able to fall off or something. Oh, you prone him. Which is nice. Why are you guys spawning in? Screw off. Can you pick that up? Are you kidding me? Explode in midair. That's neat. Let's buy this.
You know, them fake fortune cards will make things a whole lot easier.
Now, I should be getting back on, should have a second stream, it might even be me attempting the Easter egg. The problem is that I used up all the cards for the claw, and pretty much, it's super biased in single player. I mean, to be honest, I want them to change it so no matter what, the room at the bottom is the last room, because it's much easier. And single player, certain spots, I legit will reset the map if it's in a certain spot, like water fountains. People might say, oh, that's super easy. Yeah, try defending it by yourself for 2 minutes with maybe 3 weapons if you're able to stock it up on time, with a card that's probably, that if you're lucky you have the claw or something like that, or the gravity portal, which I do not recommend because I tried using it and somehow it just didn't work. Not sure how, but whatever. Cards pretty much are a savior in this game. You know, pretty much like the Gobblegums, but the you don't use Gobblegums. I wouldn't say you need the cards in this game if you're just screwing around, but Easter egg wise, you need them. You need them, 100%. You can't not have them. If you don't have any cards, you're screwed. I mean, seriously, there's a common one that ensures your first spending will buy. That was, what, second rarest one in Black Ops 3? And they made this just a common? I'm just gonna purposely down myself. It's a 7. Nope. Right down in style. Hold on, I'll go down the smart way. Oh no, my glasses knocked off. No. Boys! Nah, that's gonna be it. So, honestly, this was a fairly short stream. I mean, only 38 minutes that this thing says. I should have a longer one. It might not be as peppy or loud because, obviously, I'm only the one in the here right now. But, you know, I don't want to exactly get yelled at. Do want to keep streaming for you guys. And, hope to see you guys.